Well, hello and welcome to WingStache. This is Carrie. Today, I should say tonight, I am leaving to ride to St. Augustine, Florida, and I'm going to try to take you along. I've never done this kind of a video for a long ride, so we'll see how this goes. I'll probably just try to capture a few of the gas stops along the way, and then hopefully I'll remember to turn on the camera when we get to really nice looking areas and interesting things to share those as well. And right now I don't even know if this audio is working. So I will find out later, and hopefully you can hear this. If not, I'll do a voiceover. We are on our way. Those of you may notice I have a different helmet. I just got this Senna Outrush 2 helmet, and so far I'm liking it. I will find out how the audio works, if it works as well as the Cardo I had on my other helmet. But so far, everything seems to be working okay in my preliminary tests, and the helmet is very comfortable, fits me very nicely in a size large, and I'm enjoying, it seems to me to be a little bit lighter weight than my prior helmet, and it also seems to be very quiet, so far so good. Well, here we are coming up to Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We are just about an hour away from my first gas stop of this trip. So I just thought I would check in, give you a little bit more camera footage of the Acasto 360 at nighttime. I myself will be curious to see how the video turns out, since this is the first time I've used it at night. So I'll be curious to see if we can make out any of these billboards or highway signs, or just how grainy the footage is. I'm expecting it to be not so great because it's not an Insta360 X5. It does not have pure video mode, but it does a pretty good job when it has sufficient light. So I'm curious to see what it looks like with the LED headlights from the Goldwing. My 2007 Goldwing had halogen headlamps, but I replaced them a couple years ago with some brighter white light LEDs from Electrical Connections, and they have been great. I see from my camera screen it looks like the battery level is down a bit, although it just changed color, so maybe it's deciding whether it's low or not low. It's also cold out here, well, not terribly, but 43 degrees, so maybe it doesn't like the colder weather for the battery. All these new things that we're finding out. Gotta find out sometime. Well, I thought that we were closer to the bigger exit at Cape Girardeau, where you might see more of the bigger hotels and things as we go by, but I think I was at the wrong spot, so maybe I'll turn that back on in just a minute. Alright, here we are coming up on our first gas stop for the evening. It is 11:42 p.m. We are arriving in Love's at Matthews, Missouri. Well, it is 1:36 a.m. We are making our next gas stop here at Jackson, Tennessee. Well, this is one of these situations where I'm trusting and following Google's directions, but right now I'm really not sure why it seems like we've come this way. Seems like one of those questionable routes, which Google has a tendency to do, rather than taking a more direct route sometimes. We shall see. At least there's no traffic. Nobody in our way while we're out here wandering through the maze. Up ahead I do see a Love's. It's like she got us to our gas station of choice. Just not sure why this particular way. Interestingly, at least to me, Garmin was telling us something else. Probably a less strange way to get there, but in the end, we're getting here. Nobody here. Let's see if you can hear me now. Well, well, well. Waiting for the video to start. Here we are. We are on 24 East, coming through Nashville on our way to Chattanooga. It is 4 a.m. It is 41 degrees. And we are going to stop in about 15 minutes for our third gas stop, if I'm counting correctly. Just outside Nashville. Or maybe Murfreesboro. So we're making progress. So we're passing some outlet shops or something on the left back there. And the interstate is nice and wide here, lots of traffic. Or lots of lanes, I should say. Right now there's not a lot of traffic. The beauty of being on the road at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's been a great night so far. And hope I didn't just jinx myself. Just wanted to give a little update and see what it looks like here with all the lights. Hopefully the camera image comes out alright. And we will talk to you again soon as we get off at our next gas stop. Hey, hey. We have Love's and we have gas for $2.38. That's the price yet for this trip? Well, hello there. It is 5:30 in the morning. We just are crossing into Tennessee after we were in Georgia temporarily. Took the little edge of Georgia, and now we're back in Tennessee, and we're just coming into Chattanooga. And of course, just past Chattanooga, we will be picking up 75 south. So, looking forward to it. Still been a beautiful ride so far. Chilly overnight. It got down to 39 for about 3 hours there, but I believe we're back into the 40s. Well, if you believe my bike temperature, it actually thinks it's 54. So yeah, it's definitely warming up. I'm turning down the seat and the grips and turning my jacket liner down to less toasty. And we should be be looking for the sunup to come pretty soon. And we're also going to jump forward an hour across the time zone. So, still having a good trip. Talk to you later. Get refreshed before going into Atlanta traffic.
Use the left lane to take the ramp to Georgia 53. Then at the next light, you turn left.
Hopefully this isn't a very long light because I am ready. I definitely need to get the inside shield for this to keep it from fogging. Pin locked was the word I was searching for. Need to get the pin lock shield, but looks like I'm gonna have to order directly from Senna. Make sure I get the right one that fits this visor correctly. So I have to order that after I get back from this trip. Didn't have time to get that done before. I guess I should wipe off the camera lenses. It's been misty. Alright, well this is a long light. Sorry folks, I'll try to speed it up in post. Bucky's at Calhoun. Love me some Bucky's. Clean restrooms, good food, good gas. What more could you ask for on a road trip? Not much, if you ask me. I think it's got everything I need. And a lot of things I don't. Bucky's. Cut through the middle here. Try to find a spot in the middle if I can. Of course, that's what everybody else is thinking. I see one. I see two, actually. Oh, that one's got bags of it. Back up. Well, look at this. Coming through downtown Atlanta. The traffic is moving. Well, I may have spoken too soon. There's the world famous Varsity in downtown Atlanta. I believe President Trump was there just last week. Well, there certainly is traffic, but at least we're all still moving. This is my least favorite part of coming this way, which is why I usually don't come this way. I thought it would be good to try it again and leave at a time that might have avoided this, but I miscalculated. Okay, it wouldn't be a real ride without some rain, right? So here we are. Heading to our next gas station, which is another Buc-ee's. And it looks like we have about 4 more hours to get to our destination. So, still a good day. I have my waterproof gear. Hey, we're getting closer yet. We're in Valdosta, Georgia. I always thought it was Valdosta, but Google seems to pronounce it more like Valdosta. So, I don't know. Anyway, we're here. And I still don't see palmetto trees. Lots and lots of pine trees. More sunny, still with some clouds that look like they could be threatening some more rain. I think we're pretty much done with the rain, I hope. And we are close. I can see it on my GPS. We're pointing toward that Florida line. So we'll be there soon. I know it's absolutely fascinating. Hey, 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 we're in Florida. Welcome to Florida. Florida welcomes you. We made it. Awesome. I see palm trees. Palm trees are awesome. Ooh. I'll wave at the camera. Hi, camera. We are in Florida. We are going to see some things this week. Take a few different rides. I'll have some pictures and some video from those rides. There'll be lots of footage. Well, hopefully lots of footage collected. It'll take a while for me to put it together and edit it and get it out to you, but hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have some new Florida content. Here's the visitor center. Official Florida Welcome Center. We're on I-75. Still on I-75. But we are Florida. We are in Florida. And it is glorious. 70 degrees and sunny with some clouds. Seems like the rain is done. Woo-hoo. Alright, we'll be back shortly with our penultimate and final gas stop after that.